a baby, which gave me a double take 3 times to realize that it was a $100,000 moving, blinking, and talking mannequin at a hospital for training. It was a great picture, but you couldn't see until you really looked. It was artificial.
That's better than the other dude.
The third point, the artificial government who pretends to have answers to problems we really have.
God, we need to clear Market Street right now. We had the thing off. That's why.
Yeah, thing's doing that weird noise too.
The real stories and problems that do matter. Remember the last one, artificial statistics for this pandemic.
No.
We really have the highest death rate in the world when we are supposed to be the leader of the free world and give everybody else vaccines.
Yeah.
My observation is we live in an artificial world with artificial intelligence that isn't. It evolved from recent years of reality shows where the media and the government came to understand the point. The addiction and obsession of people has shaped the society, and they can control this society and shape it like a piece of pottery.
Yeah, it's interesting that you just said that we live in a kind of an altered society now, because there's a whole group of people out there.
I'm sure.
Warnings that they are still using drugs that are laced with fentanyl that we believe could kill them, and they don't have enough sense to stay away from this kind of thing. People that basically are seeking their next high. This is hard for most people of our age to think, what are these people think? They have that little regard for their life. And it's kind of where we are. And then, the artificial world of Kim Kardashian and her group.
Just said that now local again.
It is some kind of news. Or even what we saw from the awards show the other night, that somebody can go up and slap somebody and go back and sit in their seat and get away with it. I put an editorial together with that.
Standing ovation.
Yeah, get a standing ovation. It is artificial. Hey, thanks for checking in.
Thank you.
All right. Dan Rivers.
This is a long train.
It's not all doom and gloom. What's happening this afternoon. The Golden Dawn is reopening.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing we have these little iconic places that was such a great place for many Northsiders to enjoy for years, and I think it broke their heart when it was closed. And honestly, I didn't go there much, but my wife works at Osteopathic Hospital and always had a fond memory of that. But the Golden Dawn will open this afternoon. I'm sure they'll be very crowded at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We wish them all the best. What else is going on? Well, we've got Youngstown Phantoms. They're taking on Muskegon tonight. That's at the Cavelli Center at 7:05.
Yeah.
If you haven't been to a hockey game this year, it goes pretty doggone quick. Tom Welsh is doing a lecture tonight. And do you know who Tom is? Tom is the author of the William J. Cafaro book. And that's going to be, well, I missed that. I'm sorry. That's, by the way, this is courtesy of Youngstown's After Hours, and that's courtesy of the Youngstown Business Journal. But Tom Welsh, I got to get Tom on the show, and it just seems like I forgot to do that, but I will. Youngstown Phantoms will take Muskegon. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is...
That's him.
Tom Welsh,
KT-17.
the author of the book on William J. Cafaro.
Oh, that is brand new.
In Boardman at 10 o'clock.
Never heard of that railroad or company that is.
Tomorrow. If you'd like more information, here's a phone number that you can call. 330-726-06.
There's a long train that is heading into like right to Line A.
726-0651. Sorry there, I just didn't see that. And of course, they've got the dueling piano show out at the Eastwood Event Center at Eastwood Mall. That's going on tomorrow night. That's at 6 o'clock. Joe Bell was on talking about that.
That's what I was coming yet.
Sunday, the Youngstown Phantoms will play Muskegon again. That'll be a 4:05 game if you haven't seen them play. Get out and do that. I got a question for our next half hour. Let's tackle this question here. We always talk about education a lot.
It's an ass.
And I saw this little note here the other day. It came out on March 29th, and they said, what is something that should be taught in schools, but that is not? And one of the things that we came up with last week on our own here, we thought that handling of a firearm should be taught. in schools. But can you think of anything else that we are not teaching?
These are all
you know,
empties.
for the rest of your life? What should be taught? You know, we're teaching people that they may or may not be a boy or a
Stop at
girl.
Lordstown, does he?
Despite what Roy
No.
said to me this morning, he said, well, nobody's doing this.
No, he does not sound Lordstown.
Is tacit approval from people out there that are saying, well, you know, if you're questioning your sexuality...
Is that the end, I think? No, they're still coming.
Let's get another call in before we go to our next topic, though. Here is Pete and Winchester.
Oh, hold on, Rex.
My friend.
Yeah, you always catch me at the end of the hour when you're going to say goodbye. Hey, the border thing, you and I have always been in agreement, but we
That door's open a little bit, doesn't
we
it?
gotta
There goes a
get
cop.
the U.S. military involved. But what I wanted, my point was to talk to you about was,
Stop
you tell me how Biden, who has tried everything and been shot down in the courts on the prices of oil, when the oil people make hundreds of billions of dollars in profit.
Where is the end of this dude?
Lower the price of fuel.
Well, you know what, my answer is that you called in Exxon and Texas.
His head ends already for yonder, right? And he's still coming through town here.
Your oil supply and to produce more oil here in the United States. He shouldn't be asking me or asking the general public. He should be talking to the people that have the means of production.
Well, the means of production, right? They don't care. Obviously, they don't.
This train's over 100 cars.
It's on the crunch here with the fuel prices, but yet nothing's being done.
You sound like you're looking for answers too, just as I am. But don't you think that the oil companies
Holy
have
crap.
a price? I mean, we could find out what that sweet spot is. What they
6 minutes.
What do we need to get you to produce more? Now, and let's go from there. If it's unreasonable, we'll say no. But if there's any kind of reasonableness to their answer, I'm going to say,
Is the end ever gonna come, or is it still going to keep it?
Ever since he's been in office to come up and say something, but they haven't. They just sit there in their little gold.
About time.
Do what they want to do.
All right, your opinion, Windshine Pete. There, you did it in a minute.
Well, today's Cameron's birthday today.
It is.
Important to know the fact the news stories are on
1976.
KBN.
April 1st, 1976, Conroe came into existence.
570 WKBN.
Yeah, huh?
Well, once again, we have found Friday, and maybe you're thinking about something from the sea to